Hello Football Manager fans, TrumagooFM here and welcome to my brand new YouTube channel. Before we get into it, I'd like to ask you to do 4 little things for me. Like, comment, share, subscribe. You have no idea how much it helps us creators get our content out to a much wider audience, and I know I greatly appreciate it. Now that's all the small talk out of the way. Why don't you grab yourself a brew, stick your feet up and let's get this party started, shall we? So today guys, I'm going to be starting what is my debut series. So with that in mind, I've decided to stay in England. It's a nation I know well. I understand the league structure, I understand the league rules, and I know a little bit about the players and the teams that play within the English leagues. But the team I've chosen, they've never won the Premier League. They've never won the FA Cup. If you haven't guessed it already, tonight Matthew, I'm going to be Crystal Palace. That's right, Roy Hodgson has been sacked. And coming through the Selhurst Park revolving door is TrumagooFM, putting pen to paper on a 2-year deal worth 43.5k per week. My appointment has raised eyebrows throughout the world of football, as I seemingly lack the reputation of a survival specialist whilst taking control of a club that is widely expected to battle against relegation this season. So now we know who I'll be taking charge of, let's go take a more detailed look at the Eagles. So our new club Crystal Palace was founded as a professional outfit in 1905, but their history is said to date back as far as 1861, when an amateur club of the same name was founded. This has sometimes led to portions of the Crystal Palace support calling for their club to be recognised as the oldest club in history. Palace enjoyed their best success in the 90s, but are now on a 26-year drought, having not won a single competition since 1994. They have never won the top flight of English football, but did however win the old Division 1 in 1979 and 1994, the English Full Members Cup in 1991 and the English 3rd Division South in 1921. They have never won the FA Cup, although finished runners-up twice in 1990 and 2016. You can see here our captain for the season is 29-year-old Serbian midfielder Luka Mihailovic, and our vice-captain is 30-year-old French centre-back Mamadou Sakho. Our key player, 27-year-old Ivorian Wilfried Zaha, he's someone I want to keep happy, he's someone I want to build a team around him, so let's hope we can do that. Hot prospect is 16-year-old Irish left-back Teo Adaramola, and in the top left corner we are proud to unveil our new kits for the season, designed by the genius that is FM Custom Kits. You can find links to his website and his socials in the description below. Facilities wise, our stadium Selhurst Park is a 26,000 all-seater stadium built in 1924. We have good training facilities and good youth facilities, but only an adequate academy coaching and average junior recruitment. These are 2 things I will definitely be looking to improve during my time at the club. Now we can see how the board want me to live. It's the club vision, and we have a club culture of developing players using the club's youth system, playing counter-attacking football and signing players under the age of 23 for the first team. A 5-year plan of signing players to sell for a profit whilst working within the wage budget. At the end of the current season, the board would like us to avoid relegation, reach the 5th round of the FA Cup and reach the 4th round of the Carabao Cup, all whilst growing the club's reputation. And at the end of the 21-22 season, the board would like us to become an established Premier League team. Now, considering this is Palace's 8th consecutive season in the Premier League, I personally consider them an established Premier League team already, so hopefully not long and the board will take that one off the vision. So a look at the finances now, and you can see we have an overall bank balance of 35.3 million, but somehow without even processing a single day we've lost 55 grand. The board have been relatively generous in their transfer budget of 10 million, and we are about 45 grand underspending per week on our wages. Hopefully there's some deadwood in the squad, we can shift them out and raise the transfer and the wage budget up a little bit. We only have one debt here at Crystal Palace, a gift loan of 17.5 million from our chairman that isn't actually payable unless he leaves. So let's hope he likes the club and he chooses to stick around for a while. And looking at the season preview, the media have us nailed on for relegation. predicting us to finish 19th, and odds of winning the total to 700 to 1. We have no players in the Dream 11, consisting mainly of Manchester City and Liverpool players, barring Kane and Grealish. The media predicts our key players to be Michy Batshuayi, who is on loan from Chelsea, and as previously mentioned, key man Wilfried Zaha. So that is a brief look at the club. Now it is time to go and meet our Crystal Palace first team squad. And here is my Crystal Palace first team squad. Now you'll see I'm using the standard winter update for Football Manager 2021. The reason is I much prefer to wait for the new cycle before playing with the updated squads. So straight away I've been dealt a cruel blow, and there's 6 members of my first team squad injured, 5 of which belong to the defence. And you might be thinking, it's okay, they'll come back during pre-season or for the start of the season. You'd be thinking wrong. We've got Gary Cahill out for 7 weeks to 3 months, James Tompkins out to 3 to 4 months, Nathan Ferguson 4 to 5 months, Mamadou Sakho 4 weeks to 2 months, Patrick Van Aanholt 2 to 3 months, and Christian Benteke 6 weeks to 3 months. So it's safe to say they could all possibly be out until Christmas. We'll look at a few players now who could be standout performers. We have 33-year-old Spanish goalkeeper Vincent Guaita, 3.5-star current ability. We have Sheikhu Kayati, the 30-year-old Senegalese central defender stroke defensive midfielder, 3.5-star current ability. One for the future here in Tyrick Mitchell, the 20-year-old English left-back, a 3-star current ability but 4.5-star potential there. We have our captain Luka Mihailovic, the 29-year-old Serb, has a 3.5-star current ability. Star man now, Wilfried Zaha. He has a 4-star current ability and is already wanted by Liverpool. They will try and test us, no doubt. But as I said, I want to build a team around him. I'll try and resist their approaches unless it is an eye-watering sum of money where I could build a team out of. He won't be going nowhere. A new signing at the club now, Ebery Eze, 22-year-old attacking midfielder who can play across the park. Joined from QPR, he has 3.5-star current ability, 4-star potential. Michy Batshuayi, on loan from Chelsea, the 26-year-old Belgian, has 3.5-star current, 4-star potential. And we have another lone striker here, 23-year-old Frenchman Mateta. He's a 3-star current ability but has 4-star potential. Now I can see a little bit of deadwood here. We have Connor Wickham, he won't be in my plans, hopefully get rid of him. One of McCarthy or MacArthur will leave, so hopefully a bit more there. And I noticed we've got 4 left backs, so one of Riderweld or Schlupp will be heading out the door to hopefully give us a bit more money. And we will be trying to trim down this goalkeeping department here of 4 goalkeepers. So that's your first team squad. Shall we go and see if we've got any potential line in the under 23s or the under 18s? So the under 23s now, and you can see there's a few players here. I won't go through them all, but the top one of the lot is John Kaimani Gordon, a 17-year-old striker, 1-star current ability, 4-star potential. Then you've got a guy out on loan, Nia Kirby. He's a midfield centre, he's 20, he's got 2-star current, 4-star potential. And below him, Luke Dreyer, another central midfielder, 21 years old, 2-star current, 4-star potential. We'll definitely be looking to get him out on loan, get him some experience. And these 3 underneath could make the grade given the right loans and development too. So we'll head off to the under 18s now and see what we've got in there. And there he is, we mentioned him at the start, Teo Adaramola, the left back, 16-year-old, has 1.5-star current ability, but he's a 5-star potential. He could definitely compete in years to come with our other young left back, Tyrick Mitchell. We have 4 players under him who have 3.5-star potential ability as well. That's Jack Wells-Morrison, Theon Mooney, Jaden Redmond, and Jessurun Raksaki. They're all midfielders, 16 years old, apart from Raksaki, who's 17. He's a winger. The rest are central midfielders. So there is some potential here. Again, given the right development, loans, game time, they may make the first team one day. So that's all for the squad. We've met the first team, we've met the youth. All it leaves me to do now is look at the fixtures and let you guys know when we'll be coming back for episode 2. So guys, finally it's the fixtures, and you can see I've got a pretty busy pre-season. 8 games in total to boost the fitness levels of the squad. All of these games will be played at home, as I don't want any of my players getting tired from travelling, and I want to try and make a little bit of money in the process. We start our domestic season on the 12th of September at home to Tottenham Hotspur, but I think it will be the end of October where we return, as we have a tasty looking double header, starting with a home game versus Aston Villa before we travel to Stamford Bridge on Halloween to hopefully give Chelsea a real scare. So that's about it from me today. Join me in episode 2 where we will go through our tactics for the season. We will see anyone who's left the club come into the club. We'll check out how we've done in pre-season and the start of the season. And most of all, we'll play Aston Villa and Chelsea. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Ask you all nicely to like, comment, share, subscribe. I've been TrumagooFM. I'll see you soon guys. Take care now.